I welcome you to my another video about tools. This video is rather unprepared, and what I want to show you is that you can make your own Parkside battery by yourself. You can buy just 2 amp hour and 4 amp hour original batteries. There is no better battery than 4 amp hour, and these batteries can't provide that high current. I mean, one single Parkside cell can provide approximately 10 amperes long term, so 4 amp hour battery only gives you 20 amperes long term. That's why Parkside tools usually have lower power when the battery is at lower charge levels, and this sucks. So you may want to create your own battery with better cells like Samsung 25R, Sony VTC6, LG HG2, or Samsung 20S, or Sony VTC5A, VTC6, and such good cells. Now, before you would have to buy such battery, disassemble it and open it, put everything apart and put there new cells. Now you can buy set on AliExpress that has everything, almost everything you need. I've chosen for this mode VTC5A batteries, and these are Samsung 25R. What does this product include and what you need to buy? First, you need to buy the actual product. Then you need to buy, in this case, it's 10 batteries. For example, you can buy Litokala from AliExpress or some A-grade batteries from Encon.nl or TME or Mauser and such. Then you need to buy fish paper rings. These serve as insulation on plus pole. You can see it here. This insulation is mandatory because if you happen to heat up this link too much, then it melts the insulation of the plus pole and the battery would be shorted plus directly to minus. All of this is minus pole, so please be careful and use fish paper. And then you need to buy this set. This set includes everything. Electronics, unfortunately without balancing, so it's A3 electronics, and holders and everything, literally everything you need, even this serial number. But the manufacturing date, it's quite old. Now, how do you organize the cells? You need to organize them as they should be. So these plastic pieces go like this. This thing for holding the spring goes like this. The electronics sits right here. So you can say that if, let's focus a little bit, if this is absolute minus pole, then this has to be minus. So now you can organize the cells. Please keep in mind that these cells should be all charged to the same voltage. This is it. The electronics would sit right here. You would then solder, or you would spot weld these links to the batteries and connect them here and solder them on the board. You can either solder the batteries or spot weld the batteries. For low current batteries or low current devices, I spot weld them because it's safer for the batteries and it's much faster. But if you require high currents, you need to solder the batteries. Soldering the batteries is a little tricky. You need to take care not to overheat them, and you need powerful soldering station. I own KSGER T12 soldering station. This tip is BC3. It's quite a huge tip, if you ask me. Let's focus a little bit. And you can even solder it with transformer soldering irons with approximately 125 volt amperes. Why solder them? Because soldered joints have lower resistance. For example, I did some testing on these batteries. These are 6 amp hour batteries from VTC6, but this one has nickel links and it is spot welded, and this one has copper links and it is soldered. There is huge difference between these two batteries. This one provides the current just almost like this one, but this one is prone to overheating as the links are almost glowing red. So soldering is best for higher currents, but it's not that safe and you need to do it properly. How I did it? I of course put these rings on, and then I set my KSGR-T12 to 450 degrees Celsius and used a little bit of F1 flux. This flux is not that corrosive as other fluxes, but you need to remove the flux after soldering. So I put some soldering tin on the batteries. You need to do it quickly. And then I washed them with isopropyl alcohol. I also put tin on these links so they connect better to the batteries, and then you just put the link on the battery where it should go. You hold it with your flathead screwdriver and heat it thoroughly so it connects with the tin, and the tin on the battery melts and connects with the tin that's on the link. Please be careful not to cause short circuit. This thing actually prevents you from doing it, but one may do thing like this. Please don't do this, because you would short these batteries. Always place the links where they should be. You should not put links like this. Please don't do that. Not only you would short the batteries, but also if it survived somehow, you wouldn't be able to connect this link to the BMS. So please pay attention when soldering or spot welding, and you will be all fine. That's all for this video. This video is quite unprepared, so I apologize for that. I wanted to record the video as soon as possible and upload it as quickly as possible. So that's the reason behind it. Now you can just go ahead and buy the set from AliExpress. You can buy the cells you want, and you should buy the fish paper and create your own powerful battery better than what Parkside does. This is all for this video. Goodbye and see you in the next video.